Assalamu alaikum, all of my dear friends. I think you are all well by the merciful of Almighty Allah. Alhamdulillah, I am also fine by the omnipotent of Almighty Allah. In the name of my Creator Allah, I am discussing today's point. Dear friends, firstly, I would like to uh, the information, the informing of my Creator Allah shukriya, because Allah is always keeps me if I shine. Although I am shiner, Allah is so kindness, Allah is so forgiveness, Allah is so rahman. So if I do if I do much shine, Allah always forgives us. Whenever we uh, beg to Allah to forgive our shine, Allah accepts us. By the way, dear friends, all of us would like to learn spoken English, because spoken learning spoken English is the most important. There are many jobs in our area and there are many jobs in or outside the country, but not for knowing spoken English. We are not being able to get a good job after completing graduation. In spite of completing graduation, we are failed to get a good job in or outside the country. There are my there are my many friends, those who calls me and say me, brother or friend, uh, I don't get a good job, not for knowing spoken English. I I would like to get a good job, and this job is a buyer. But to get a buyer job, we need to speak English, but we don't know how to speak English. As a result, we are not being able to get such this job. So, dear friends, in this way, there are many friends. There are many people, those who do not know how to speak English fluently, but all of us would like to speak English fluently. After completing, in spite of completing graduation, most of the students are not being able to get a good job because of learn speaking English. Because of knowing spoken English, in the lack of speaking English. So, dear friends, getting a good job, learning, knowing spoken English is the most important. So, you have to speak English fluently if you would like to get a good job. Dear friends, every person, every sector, every uh, function in our mobile phone is English. Whenever you press on a function on your mobile phone, you will see that every function is English. There is no function but English. But means without, here but means without. So, dear friends, if you think that everything is English, so you must speak English fluently. But how can you develop your English? How uh, how have I developed my spoken English? Dear friends, I am not a good speaker English still. Just I am trying to more and more to be a good speaker English, and I would like to be a rural speaker English, fluent speaker English. And dear friends, I would like to speak English like my mother tongue. My mother tongue is Bangla is my mother tongue, so I would like to speak English like my mother tongue. As a result, I have to practice more and more, because practice makes a man perfect. So if you would like to learn spoken English, you also have to practice more and more. Dear friends, how much uh, I am being capable of speaking English It has been possible by my working hard, because I have done work hard. As a result, now I'm speaking English. Although my spoken English is not good, doesn't matter, because I would like to speak English. I'm a learner. So, dear friends, if you would like to learn this spoken English, so you also must have to hard work, have to do hard work. Otherwise, learning this language is impossible. Dear friends, there are many grammatical structure. There are many grammatical books. I know there are many English books, but you don't read these books. So how can you learn? How can you speak English if you don't read this book? So please read book, and more read everything is in English. Sorry, read everything in English. Don't need to understand. Just read. Be silently. Read. Be quietly. Read. Be attentively. So it will be so easy if we read more and more. Everything is English. So, dear friends, I learned this language by practicing. As soon as possible, I practiced more and more, and I wrote many things, many posts in my on my profile, Facebook profile, and Facebook group. So, dear friends, it has an educational uh, group, Facebook group. By using that group, I learned this language. If you would like to join that group, please do comment. And the next video, I will share with you how to join that group. So, dear friends, English is not tough matter. Again, English is not easy matter. Everything will be possible by your activity, by your hard working, by your work. Because nothing is impossible. There is nothing. Uh, there is nothing there is nothing impossible. There is nothing to do impossible. Sorry, there is nothing to do impossible. But everything is impossible. Again, everything is impossible, because if you do not work hard, you would like to learn. Okay, right, that's all right, everything is right, you'd like to learn this language, but you do not want to work. So how can you learn this language? How can you learn anything? It is impossible. Although it will be so easy, but also it will be impossible by you if you do not work hard, if you do not have confidence in your mind. Everything will be impossible. But although this work is so hard matter, it will be so easy like water by you if we do hard work, if you have confidence in your minds, in your heart, and if you love to work hard, so everything will be so easy, although it is tough matter. So, dear friends, finally, I'd like to say to you that if you would like to learn anything, please work and work and have confidence in yourself. Rise your confidence, because it's the most important. By the way, if you enjoy this video, please subscribe this channel and put on your comment. If you comment more and more in my comment box, so send your comment, I will get inspiration in my mind too. make more and more videos. Dear friends, if you do comment, so getting inspiration uh, by your comment, I will try to make video. For this reason, my spoken English will be developing day by day. So it will be so useful for me, and you also beneficial. By the way, dear friends, thanks a lot for watching this video. And finally, again, I request to you, please subscribe this channel and put on your valuable comment.